Test 4, group 1.
We're going to Chicago.
Hello everyone, welcome to Chicago, where the local time is 5:21 p.m.
Hey, we made it.
Yeah.
What's up guys, Tristan here and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming from you from the beautiful city of Chicago. We've been here for a couple days now. I absolutely love this city, but I'm not here to talk about that with you guys today. I'm here to talk about this new product, the Moment Anamorphic lens. So way back in April, I backed this lens via Moment's Kickstarter and I have been waiting forever to get this in the mail. It was a little bit delayed. They had some production issues, which is understandable, especially with the startup company. Some of them are still delayed, but don't worry, if you back the Kickstarter, it's coming soon. But anyway, I've been waiting for months. It's finally here. One last thing, if you didn't back the Kickstarter, I believe if you order now, they'll be shipping in October. So it's gonna be a while, but I'm telling you right now, this lens is totally worth it. So let's get to the unboxing. Gonna pop the box open right now, lift up this little lid, pull the tab. I think we got it. So first things first, as with every Moment lens or every Moment product, you get the photo card. This one is done by Niles Gray, one of the guys that you see in the videos all the time. It's an awesome photo. Shout out to you, Niles. So before we get to the lens, we're gonna talk about the contents of the box. First, you have the Moment bag, the little baggie that you can store your Moment lens in, especially if you don't have a case for it yet. These are always very nice. You can use the bag to clean your lens off. Also, there is an Allen key on this bag, and I'll tell you why you need that here in 1 second. Also, you have the lens cap that goes on top of the Moment lens. This one's a square one because it is an anamorphic lens. It's a square rectangular-ish lens. Last, before we get to the lens, is the instructional guide how to adjust the lens and all that. So basically, if you have like the iPhone 9 or the Samsung S9, these cameras are aligned vertically, so you have to rotate the lens a specific way. But if your phone is like an iPhone 8 or whatever, the camera on it is horizontal, so you'll have to adjust it accordingly to which phone you have. So like I said, iPhone 10 and the S9, you're gonna have to adjust it a different way. So let's get to the lens itself, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is the Anamorphic lens in all its glory. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. Just take it in one more time. I love this lens. So I'm gonna pull it out, and already I can tell by the build quality, this lens is amazing. The coating is nice, the glass is nice. You can kind of see the flare in it if you turn it a specific way. It's like a vertical flare. But yes, so the Allen key actually goes right here. So if you put it in and you twist it twice to loosen it up, let me see if I can get it in there. So 1, 2, you actually can rotate the bayonet. So if you have any phone other than the iPhone 10 and the S9, you're gonna wanna rotate it that way, I believe. But since I have the iPhone 10, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it back, and I'm going to tighten it up again with the Allen key. So I rotate it twice to loosen it, and I'm gonna rotate it twice to tighten it back up. And you wanna make sure that it is aligned as well. So your flares will come in correctly. I'm having a little trouble with this. I think I got it. Okay, it's pretty tight now. So as they say, the anamorphic lens is the king of film lenses, especially when you want to go for that cinematic look that everyone talks about. One thing that this anamorphic lens does, you know when you're shooting a B-roll sequence, whether it be in slow motion or regular speed, and then you throw it in post, and then you throw the black bars on top and on bottom, well, This lens was built and it does that naturally. And you also get those cool lens flares that you see in Hollywood films. You know, you'll see a person walking down an alley and there's street lamps and you can see the white streaks of light coming from the street lamps. That's what a lens flare is, and that's what this anamorphic lens does. So I think I should go ahead and put this lens on my case. Before I do that, you see this line right here? It matches with the line on your case, and as with any other moment lens, you just align those lines, you twist it on, and it's on your case, and it doesn't come off. Before we go out, a couple of things. I just want to preface you guys, usually I would be using Filmic Pro to capture footage, but ever since Moment updated their app, you now have more manual control over your camera settings. And not only that, but you can choose from which of the 5 lenses that you'll be shooting with on your camera. So I'm going to open up the Moment app on my phone. And as you can see, the picture is pretty squeezed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click that circle on the top left-hand side, and you can see all the lenses. You have no lens, you have macro, wide, superfish, and tele. I'm gonna shoot anamorphic because I have the anamorphic lens on my camera. And you can see it automatically de-squeezes the picture. You can also see the black bars on the top and the bottom. And it actually saves like this in your camera roll. So you can also adjust your ISO down here. Gonna bump it up just a little bit, and you can adjust your shutter speed. I'm shooting at 24 frames, so I'm gonna go to 1/48th of a second. As you can see on the left side of the screen, I'm at 24 frames, I'm shooting at 4K, and I have image stabilization on. And the settings are pretty much that easy. One last thing, I'm gonna be shooting with a variable ND filter. I have the filter adapter, order that from Moment. I also have a step-up ring because I don't have a 62mm ND filter. I have a 67mm, so I got the 62 to 67, and I'm gonna just attach that. I don't have the square version of this adapter yet, but it still covers the lens. I'm just gonna push it on there like this, and it should be good, just like that. Looks really fancy and sophisticated. So that's it. That's pretty much the setup that I'm gonna go downtown Chicago with. I'm really excited to see what the footage looks like, so let's go ahead, let's waste no more time, let's get out there and let's get to shooting. All right, we are back. You know what? I don't know what it is about big cities, but it just gives me a certain energy that I just thrive off of. It makes me want to create better content, more content, but that's beside the point. This footage was amazing. I love the look and feel that this lens gives off. I love the lens flares. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a hard time hunting for lens flares. They were few and far between, but I did get them. I think that's just something that's gonna come with more practice, but otherwise, I love this lens. This is now my favorite lens out of the bunch. It has overtaken the wide lens. Side note, I did have the phone on my Zion Smooth Q with a gimbal counterweight that I made myself. I did a DIY video. If you haven't seen that, it's right up there, but my Moment universal counterweight didn't come in time, so I had to kind of, I don't know, MacGyver my own, and it pretty much worked out. I'm actually really proud of myself. I did that all in one take. I MacGyvered it. It worked perfectly. I don't brag about a lot of things, but that's probably one thing I'll brag about. And that about does it for this video, guys. I cannot stress to you how amazing this lens is. If you backed it on Kickstarter and you don't have it yet, just hang tight, it'll be there soon. If you want to pre-order this lens and you missed the Kickstarter, I believe if you pre-order it today, it should be shipping in October, if I'm not mistaken. And matter of fact, I do have a referral code in the description below. You can use that and get 10% off your first purchase with Moment. If you have a case already, get the Anamorphic, and if you don't have a lens or the case, get the case and the Anamorphic. You'll save 10%, and that's my gift to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed this lovely footage out of the Moment Anamorphic lens, and I hope that you like this video. If you like this video, go ahead and please hit that like button. Hit it 1,000 times if you can, and subscribe to my channel. I do tech reviews, I do travel videos, I do just random adventure vlogs. I just love creating content for you guys. I love sharing my life with you guys. It's just, I just love it. And I try to upload every single Sunday. This weekend was a little funky, so now I'm uploading on a Tuesday, but typically it's Sunday afternoons. So with that said, I believe I'm out of here. I'm gonna go explore the city of Chicago, even though it's a little rainy outside. I just heard thunder. You know, I haven't heard thunder in like months. Living in Southern California, we just don't get any weather. I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go out. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love you guys, I'm out. Oh, follow me on social media. Next clip.